Welcome to the Bad Posture Podcast. I love blue cheese on everything.
And I don't. Blue cheese is gross.
So, wait, blue cheese, bro. I love blue cheese crumble, right?
Blue cheese is
but
trash,
I don't
bro.
Look, you're just not sophisticated enough. But
Has nothing to do with
anyways,
sophistication,
I left. Look, I like cheese. I like all kinds of cheese.
I love cheese. I have Gouda cheese upstairs. Gouda's delicious.
Yeah, Gouda's not my favorite.
It's not my favorite either, but it's 100 times better than blue cheese. Blue cheese, you said it's for sophisticated. It has nothing to do with sophistication. It's unsophisticated because someone forgot it because they're too fucking dumb. They forgot it and it got mold and they're like, I guess I got to eat it anyway.
I don't think that's how it happened. But anyways, no, see, that's definitely not. Because look, I left my blue cheese in the fridge for a long time without opening it, without eating it, without touching it, right? Open that thing up, man. It was the worst smell.
Yeah.
And I heated it up, and the whole house smelled like feet. It was really bad.
So it just got
but that doesn't
stinkier.
happen. That doesn't happen when it's no. It was perfectly aged when I got it, and then since I fucked it up and didn't use it by the time I should have,
It's disgusting, dude. Period. And do you like blue cheese dressing?
I love it.
Really? I'm that weird guy that
everything.
doesn't like any fucking dressings. Like when I get wings, everyone's like, "Oh, blue cheese or ranch." Neither.
Yeah.
I ain't no bitch, dude.
I mean,
It's a bitch move, bro.
what?
If you eat dressing with your wings, it's because you're afraid of the heat. It's meant to cut the heat. That's why people do it.
Oh, see, but I don't. No, see, because I eat barbecue wings with blue cheese, and it has nothing to do with the heat. It just has everything to do with the flavor.
But that's why they give it to you.
I mean, yeah.
That's why they give you celery, and
I could agree.
That's why they give you
I could
celery
agree.
too, though, because it's people are
See,
scared.
I thought it was just to dump it in buffalo sauce.
No, I believe
Yeah.
it's water. I mean, so let's
That's
be
how
honest.
I was
Let's be
taught.
honest. Celery's water, essentially. Like I think it's
It is.
so. It's like drinking water.
Yeah.
It's like giving you a stick of water with your wings. That's all it is. It's just a
Right.
stick of water, man. I want
Well,
wings now.
anyways,
I definitely want some fucking wings.
I haven't had any good spicy wings in a long
I
time.
was just say, where's good wings down there? When I move down there, where am I going for wings? Where's the
I don't
spot?
know. I don't know if there's a wing stop somewhere around here. I don't know, man. It's all Zaxby's chickens and,
Zaxby's is good, though.
Bojangles.
Bojangles'
Yeah,
chicken's fire, actually. I think I prefer
Yeah.
Bojangles.
Over anything for real for me. I don't like KFC. Like ever since I had Bojangles, I was like, fuck KFC.
Yeah, I like Popeyes over KFC. I like pretty much everything over KFC. Like, I'll even eat Walmart chicken over KFC.
Ooh, some good Walmart chicken.
Yeah, that shit's fire, dude. Walmart chicken's fucking fire.
Yo, all right, so Mr. Gamer, what the fuck is going on with the PlayStations? How come I can't order a goddamn PlayStation off Walmart?
Because they're sold out. Same thing with Xbox.
But they're not. So how do they have drop times? Like if you're on the app at 9 o'clock or something,
Because they have
order one.
I think they have like a limited. They're only getting limited amounts. I actually was listening to Sears today, and Sear had on like a dude from Xbox, and he was talking about it, about how like it's super limited. And then with the COVID, like the shipping it to all the places is like everything's all fucked up timing wise. So it's kind of like a slow release essentially. Like pre-ordering it was the move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the pre-order was the move.
I even
but I don't even want it, man. Everyone's fucking. Everything's overheating.
I mean, is that just what they're saying? Did you see the Xbox smoking?
Yeah, people they weren't smoking though. People were blowing vapes through it. They were vaping through it.
Xbox was like, "Hey, I can't believe we gotta say this.
That shit's funny as fuck.
Don't
dude.
blow vape."
Yeah, they were fucking blowing vaping through it. That's hilarious. But also, did you see there's like a people floating ping. You can float a ping pong ball on top of it. It just like it'll stay right above it.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking fire. Okay. It's kind of fire.
I would probably. Yeah.
I'd get a dope.
How many can you put up there?
I don't know. I know you can get one. I seen a fucking video of one. I'd have like a dope colored one. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like a ping pong ball look fire.
That'd be a good way to see how well your fan's running inside. You know? Just have that ping pong ball sitting there, and anytime it starts going below.
I'm afraid to get an Xbox now though.
Why?
Because I fucking vape in the same room. I'm afraid I'm gonna fuck it up.
Oh no, bro! They just meant don't fucking blow your vape juice directly in the components.
Yeah, but I'm just like in a small room, not very ventilated room.
I think it has more to do with the moisture from the shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not. I mean, it's not good for any console. Like, I mean, honestly, it's almost as bad as smoking. Like, it's like when you smoke in a room, they get fucking gross.
Yeah,
but it's almost as bad as that. I would say it's a little cleaner than cigarette smoke, but I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, it's good for you. Vaping's not bad for you. It's definitely not good for you.
Right, you just don't know yet.
Yeah. It just has. Honestly, that's what it is. It hasn't been around long enough that people haven't got serious long-term health problems from it. You know what I mean? Where like cigarettes have been around fucking forever, dude. I mean, I don't know.
Right.
People have been smoking cigarettes for a long fucking time. So like there's multiple cases that they can kind of tie to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit's yeah, I mean, don't fucking smoke. Don't vape. It's bad for you. I mean, actually, fuck that. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Fuck that.
You only got one fucking life.
I'm not one to tell you what to do.
Fucking got one life, dude. Just fucking.
I'm all for freedom.
Die how you want to die, dude. Who the fuck am I to tell you how you're gonna die? You can choose on your own, man. It's just ridiculous, dude. So what's up, man? You do anything new fucking recently, man? Anything exciting going on down there?
No, I mean, I've been learning bass. That's the only thing I've been doing in my free time.
I feel like I want to learn something new, but I don't have time to learn new things. But I feel like I need to learn something new because there's something about learning something new, like the excitement that comes with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of fun being a beginner.
For me, because since I was just diagnosed with ADHD, I've been looking into the things that I used to want to do and that would like pick up and then put down after so long because my attention span sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I want to pick those things back up and start to get to know them better.
Yeah.
Like painting, like playing guitar. There's a lot of things that I want to do that I just haven't been able to concentrate on. And
yeah, I feel that, man.
With the treatments and everything. Yeah, I think I want to accomplish a lot. And yeah, you're right. Like, there's like a rush. Yeah, man. When you learn
it's like getting a new video game.
It's just all coming together.
Yeah.
Because you're learning so fast, and yeah, like you're just like new information. Like, I can do this.
Yeah, man.
It's the next step.
I remember when I started like taking photos, dude. That's all I wanted to fucking do. Like when I first like started doing photography, I was like, I just want to fucking take pictures of everything. I want to video everything. It was like super exciting. I was super like nerdy about all the different new tech and all the like. I want to learn everything about all the lenses, all the fucking. Like all the theory behind it, like everything. I wanted to learn everything about it, and I fucking, I kind of lost that. I lost that because like I did it, and I don't want to say I guess you could say I over researched it almost. You know what I mean? Where like to the point where I was like, I know a lot about this. You know what I mean? Like I know a lot of information. Not that I was the greatest photographer by any means. Like I definitely could. There's a lot of fucking room to get better, but I slowly like put it down, and I kind of just started to walk away from it. And it's I kind of miss it though, to be honest. Like there's times I'm like, damn man, I wish I should go out and fucking take photos. But then I make little excuses to myself and be like, oh, but kids and I gotta be home and
hey, maybe you got ADHD too.
Oh, I know I have ADHD. Yeah, I don't need someone to tell me. I was actually diagnosed with ADD when ADD was still a thing. They just don't. everything's ADHD. They consider everything ADHD
Right,
now.
right.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to be on fucking. There was some. What was the medicine? It wasn't Ritalin. I was on like some bullshit. But yeah, I used to go to a therapist when I was a kid, man. And yeah, I got diagnosed
Yeah.
with ADD when I was really young. Because I was bad in school. My mom was like, "What the fuck's going on with you?" You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck's your problem? And it's the doctor's like, fucking ADD. I was an ADD,
Well,
but I feel like everyone.
That's the issue.
I feel like
with
everyone
me.
was diagnosed.
That
with
was
ADD.
the issue with me. Was I wasn't bad in school. I wasn't a problem in class. You know what I mean? So they just chalked it up to me being lazy. So
Yeah.
I was told I was lazy,
Yeah.
like for pretty much my whole life.
I mean, they kind of told me that too, but I was also very disruptive in class. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
just
you
my
were.
that's just
You were.
my just my personality, dude. I like to fucking ruffle some feathers here and there. You know what I mean? It's just fun.
Yeah.
It's fun
Well,
for me.
We'll see how your son.
I already know, dude. He's an ass. Oh, speaking of him, dude.
Yeah.
So before we started this, I had dinner, and
Yeah.
and he was eating. He said he has like a little table. He eats at because we don't fucking eat at a dinner table because I don't even have a dining room table anymore. And like I sit on the couch, Cher sits on the couch, and he has like a little table. So he's eating. And then he gets up. We were playing. Me and Cher were already done eating because he takes forever to eat. So we were done eating, and we were playing trivia crack. And he comes over. He's like, "Oh, you playing your game?" And I said, "You got to finish your food." I was like, "Go sit down and finish your food." And he wasn't listening. So I like raised my voice, and he like covers his ears, just like, he's like, "Stop yelling." And I said, "I'm not." I said, "The only reason I'm yelling is because you're not listening when I talk." I said, "Go sit down and eat your food, and then you can do whatever you want." And then he sat down. And he said, "Papa, you're crazy." He said, "You're crazy." It's so hard, dude. Like I laughed, dude. I laughed and shit, dude. It's so hard not to though, man. Like to stay serious in those moments, dude. It's so fucking hard, man. But yeah, he's gonna be a fucking handful, dude. He's too smart, man.
Yeah.
He's too smart. Like I hate to say
Yeah.
that.
Kids these days are getting smarter and smarter.
Dude, he's fucking 3, dude. He's almost 4. He'll be 4 in March. So I guess it's not almost 4, but he's on the second half of, you know what I mean, 3.
Right.
And yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. Like the memory, like dude, the fucking memory he has, dude. Like he can remember everything, dude. Like if you
Shit.
tell him something like a fucking month ago, dude, he'll bring it up, man. He'll fucking bring that shit up. Like he remembers everything, man. But he listens for the most part though. But I have a theory about why kids can remember, like why kids have good memories. I think it's like I think you have like a hard drive, like your brain's like a hard drive, and like a real hard, not like an SSD. Like kids have like an SSD, you know what I mean, where it's like it can just automatically pull the information, where like a hard drive has to like search. You know what I mean? There's like a little needle like searching for the fucking file. It's like you know what I mean? I feel like we got hard drives. You know what I mean? And kids got SSDs in their head. That's what it is, man.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
They're a fucking handful of it, man. I'll tell you that. But he's getting better. He listens pretty good nowadays. Like, I mean, obviously, like he's fucking. He probably has ADD. I mean, you could probably diagnose him with ADHD. I feel like everybody has like a slight ADHD to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I used to think though too, and it just got to a point where it became a problem.
Yeah.
Like
I feel that.
Like I'm upset at myself.
Yeah, but you can't be
for not doing something about it.
Yeah, but you can't be
for
like
sure.
mad at
I'm glad I'm. No, I look at myself as accomplishing a lot. I mean, the fact that I have a high school diploma when nobody thought I was going to get a high school diploma.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I feel
nobody even expected that shit.
Yeah, I feel
and
that
it still has an asterisk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't even have I got a GED. I had to get a GED, but that was for dumb decisions of my own because I thought I knew what I was doing. I was like literally my senior year, like halfway through, and I was like, I'm just not going anymore. I just want to drop out. Fucking stupid. But I got my GED. I mean, it was fine. It's not a big deal. GEDs are just as good. What is it? I don't even know what GED stands for.
General
equivalent. It's something equivalent diploma or something like I don't know. I don't even know. See, I'm too fucking stupid. I shouldn't even have a GED. I don't even know what it stands for. Someone from the fucking school, from our school, is gonna take my fucking GED. Like, hey, he doesn't even know what it means. He doesn't even fucking deserve it. They're worthless though. Fucking GEDs are dumb. The high school diplomas are worthless.
Yeah, I mean,
it's such a stupid fucking thing. I don't know. I got a really weird fucking thought process on
You got another
education.
theory?
No, just on no. I don't have
You
any
got another
theories.
theory?
No. I just have I have a really messed up thought process on education in general. I just don't think it's is needed in most aspects of life. I mean, there's obviously certain things like doctors,
Yeah, you
like
can't be a
obviously.
doctor,
Yeah, I was just saying. I don't want you to be like
Can't be a lawyer.
I watched some YouTube videos on how to do heart surgery, dude. I got you. Like,
Right, yeah.
no. I don't know. A lawyer. I think you could learn the law on your own.
No, look, yeah, you to represent yourself. Yeah,
Or represent someone else.
to represent somebody else. No one's gonna go with you if you're not certified.
I would hire someone if they really knew their shit. Like if they could. The nice thing about, I guess, the
If they
diploma
had a
there.
track record.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
the
but, like,
diploma. I mean, the degree.
but again-
The degree for that, I guess, is it's kind of like, okay, like I know that you know your shit because you graduated. But even that, though, I mean, really, my experience with attorneys, it has nothing to do with how much knowledge you have. Attorneys don't even do anything. They have paralegals that do all their work for them, and they just stand there and
Right.
fucking spout off information. And it's really, at least in the state level, I don't know anything about federal. I've never had any federal, been in front of a federal judge or anything, but state level, it's really just who you know. You just hire the attorney that knows your judge.
Yeah.
That's the best advice I could ever give somebody.
Right? Yeah.
Do your research.
Yeah.
Find out what attorneys have a good relationship with the judge because they all fucking golf together. They're all best fucking buds. I'll tell you that. And that's how you get your good deals, man. That's how you get that good plea bargain. There used to be this one. I wish I could think of his name. I'd out the shit out of him because fuck him. But there was one attorney everyone used to go through because he was like, I had a real good relationship with one of the judges. And if you would pay him, like say you were in on a probation violation, you could pay. It was $500 like just to hire him to dispute it, like to get you out. And then, but if you gave him $1,000, he would guarantee that you'd get out because he would give that a five. He'd go golfing with the fucking judge and give him the 500 and say, hey, get my guy out of here on a probation violation. Yeah. That's how the court systems work. You wonder why I don't have any faith in the law, because 500 more bucks. You know what I mean? You could do whatever you want.
My great grandfather defended the mob.
Really?
Pretty. Yeah.
That's kind
Something
of
like that.
That's kind of.
I don't know.
That's kind of fire, dude. Which side?
Yeah. I mean.
Which side of the family?
What do you mean?
On your mom's side or your dad's side? I'm saying.
Oh, on my mom's side. Yeah.
That's fire for real.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a crazy story. Like.
Well, they're from
there was a
Ohio,
story
right?
About the. Yeah.
Yeah, Ohio was heavy.
State. He's got a fucking plaque.
Ohio was
State.
deep with the mob, though. They still are. I think the mobs are still pretty active in like Youngstown and stuff.
Right. Yeah. We got a book somewhere. He wrote a book for the family.
That's dope. You should find that, man.
Left all kinds of
I love
crazy
that kind of
stories.
shit, dude. I love learning about my family, dude.
Yeah.
I love like having
So,
my
like-
grandma explain shit to me, man. It's great.
There was a story about him and the Enola Gay, the plane that dropped the bomb on Hiroshima.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So before they dropped the bomb, they were cleaning the plane, and my grandfather walked by. He was like, "Hey, what's going on?" They're like, "Yeah, the war's over, kid." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Yep." He's like, "Pack your bags." And later they dropped the bomb.
That's
they were cleaning
crazy.
the plane to. Yeah, they knew that shit was over.
That's, I mean, yeah. Fuck, I mean, how else do you end a war besides just blow them to fucking pieces? You know what I mean? If that didn't end, I don't know what
Right.
would have. But no, that's a crazy
Swear.
story though, man. I love stories like I love talking to old people, man.
Yeah.
Like they just got so much shit. Like they could teach you so much shit, man. And then, but then also, but
They could.
realistically, you could teach them a lot of
If they wanted
shit.
to.
Yeah, but also you could teach
Yeah.
them a lot of shit as well. You know what I mean? If they wanted to learn it. That's like my grandma just got a cell phone like recently, and it's kind of difficult because she doesn't fully understand it. And then like it happened that she got it after COVID, like the whole COVID thing happened. So like she kind of been like trying to figure it out on her own. And it's like I get phone calls from her all the time. She'll never call me from her cell phone. She just wants it so we can like send pictures to her and like shoot her a text here
Right.
and there. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and yeah, like my phone will just be ringing. It'll say like grandma's, like I have a grandma cell, and I just ignore it every time because, and then it leaves like a 4-minute message because that's the cutoff. You know what I mean? But like, she was just trying to open. She was probably opening the like looking at pictures or whatever that I sent her, and you know what I mean, like looking at the pictures, and she probably bumps it or whatever. But yeah, man. But no, my grandma's got crazy stories growing up, dude. Actually, me and Cher were just talking about. I just found out because I had to Google it. But have you ever had? First off, have you ever had a city chicken? Do you know what that is? City chicken?
I don't.
No.
All right, so it's basically
Is it chicken on a stick?
It's not chicken though. It's not chicken. It is on a stick though. It's on a skewer.
No.
It's like we normally do pork, but like sometimes it's pork and veal, and it's breaded, fried, and baked. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I found out that that's like a very Pittsburgh thing. It's also popular
really?
in Cleveland, but it's a Polish dish. It's a Polish American dish, and I guess it got popular during the Great Depression, is what I read.
Okay.
So during the Great Depression, because chicken was expensive if you were in like a city and there wasn't like anywhere there's chickens, you know what I mean? So it was more expensive to get chicken, and pigs and I guess pork was cheaper. So they would that was city chicken. They'd put it on a stick so it looked like a drumstick essentially, you know what I mean? And they'd fry it up, man. But I grew up on that shit, man. I grew up on it, dude.
Look, I thought it was fucking some sort of Chinese food because of South Park.
City chicken. Shitty chicken.
Yeah, shitty chicken.
Shitty chicken.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
So
city
it's
chicken, man.
Polish.
Yeah, Polish, man. Yeah, it's great. I didn't even know it was a Polish thing. I mean, my grandma's Polish, but like I just assumed it was just some fucking Yinzer shit, dude. Like
Right.
I figured it was like a Pittsburgh thing because anytime I've ever mentioned it to like other people, like when I was in jail, if I ever like talked to someone in jail that wasn't from Pittsburgh, they'd be like, "What the fuck? Like what, pigeon? Is that what's like?" That's what they were like. What is it, pigeon? City chicken? Is it a fucking pigeon or something? Like you eat fucking pigeon, man.
Good old pigeon.
I'd eat pigeon. Actually, pigeon. There's like a fancy name for pigeon. People eat it though.
Yeah, I mean, I'd pretty much eat anything.
No, it's like a delicacy. I'm trying to think of. Damn, man, that's gonna fucking bother me, dude. Yeah, I don't know. There's some bird that it's just like a pigeon.
A dove?
No, it's not. It's not a dove.
Just
It's
a white pigeon.
no, it's not a dove. That's.
But is that true? Aren't doves just white pigeons?
I'm not sure, man. To be honest with you,
I swear they are.
I don't know. I can't. I'm
No.
not gonna sit here for an hour fucking waiting for it. But yeah, it's But anyway, there's something. It might not even technically be a pigeon. It might be related, just like a dove. I think it is related to a pigeon. You know what I mean? But
Right.
yeah, I think it's the same. I think it's the same thing. But people eat them, man. People eat them. They're like fucking delicious. Apparently, I don't know.
What else would you eat? What kind of animal do you want to eat?
I like everything, dude.
Have you had kangaroo?
Only jerky.
Jerky.
I've had kangaroo.
yeah, I
I've had
think that's
kangaroo.
what
I've had kangaroo jerky before. It was okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, jerky's hard to judge what the meat actually tastes like because even beef jerky doesn't necessarily taste like a steak. You know what I mean? Like you're not like, oh, this tastes just like steak. But yeah, I mean, I would eat
people
horse.
Eat bear?
Yeah, bear's supposed to be really greasy though. It's really hard to cook, I guess. People can it though.
Okay.
But bear,
Canned bear.
yeah, it's more like a survival thing. It's like I've heard of people that hunt a lot. If they hunt for bear, they normally like can it and they keep it at like their cabin. So it's just like some meat that you can fuck up easily. You know what I mean? Like, but I hear it's really greasy. But I've never had it though. I've never had bear. I would try it though. I like boar. I like wild boar. I love venison.
I've had boar.
I like elk. Elk's good. Trying to think the other, like I've had alligator. That's good. Trying to think other like wild game that I've had. Rabbit.
Snake.
I've had never had snake. I've had rabbit. I've had
snake.
squirrel.
Have you frogs?
Frog legs.
Squirrel.
Yeah, I've had frog legs. Yeah.
Oh man, there was one time I went squirrel hunting, and we were skinning that motherfucker, and he was yanking the skin off and pulled the head right the fuck off. The head squished right in his hand. That was fucking
shitty,
disgusting.
That's one thing I want to do, man. I want to go hunting. I've never been hunting, dude. I want to go hunting so bad. It's like
that
on
sucks, man.
That's like my bucket list. Like Dave, my stepdad, he might still be hunting right now, but he went to Texas to hunt with his brother. That's why I'm hoping to get a boar, man. Because it's open season all year round down there. You can shoot boar whenever you fucking see them down there. So they're deer hunting, but he said if they see a boar, he's gonna shoot it, which I'm sure he'll fucking see one. I mean, if it's worth the shot. I mean, that's the other thing. Like my neighbor across the street, he just got back from hunting. He said he missed one. He said, and I think he let 2 go. They just weren't big enough. He said, and then he missed one. But I guess he's going again. I was like, oh yeah, I love deer, man.
With rifles.
Yeah. I believe it's rifles right now.
My mom's boyfriend's going with a deer hunting with a bow.
Yeah, bow hunting.
Before they come down.
I'd be down to do that too, man. I just want to go hunting, man.
I got one.
Yeah, I just want to hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to hunt. So I think.
I just want to eat something.
Yeah, I think there's nothing better than that, man. I would assume that. I mean, I don't want to track anything like that. See, I'm the opposite.
Tracking something.
I'm the opposite. I would love to. Like, I don't want to sit in a stand all day. Or a blind.
Well,
I'm cool on that. I'm cool on sitting in a blind or a stand all day. I would rather track something. But that's the thing.
Well,
like,
don't you got to shoot it from like a stand or something and then track it? Like, track the blood?
No, I'm saying like, yeah. That I mean, if you don't get a clean shot, I mean, if you get a good enough shot, you can drop it right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
yeah. Well, I was more thinking with like a bow. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a clean enough shot, it's a harder shot, but if you get a clean shot, it should drop like within, say, 10 yards. You know what I mean? Like it might run a little bit out of fucking fuck. You know what I mean? Like and try to take off, but it's gonna fall pretty quick. But I want to like stalk an animal. You know what I mean? Like that's how I want to hunt. Like I don't want to like, okay, this like I know deer pass through here. Let's set up our fucking stand. Let's sit in the stand and just wait. I think it's boring. I don't want to just wait. I want to like fucking find out where they are. You know what I mean? And like track them and shit, man. I think that's more. I feel like it would feel better killing them that way. Like I feel like I would feel more accomplished, but like, oh, I found it and killed it. As opposed to, hey, it found me and it fucked up. You walked down the wrong path, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I just feel like I'd feel a lot more accomplished if I hunted it down. Because then it's like really hunting. Like I mean, that's like what it is. Like, I mean, it's not called waiting.
Not just killing.
Like I just went waiting. I just went waiting in the tree. I also want to fish more, man. I haven't fished in a long time.
Haven't fished in a while, and honestly, I just want to rent a boat and just go out in the ocean. And just
There's charters.
Deep sea fishing.
There's charters down there, aren't there? I know close by there are. I'm down. Next time I come down, dude, you want to do some deep sea fishing?
Let's do it.
We'll book something, dude. I'm fucking so down to do that. That shit's fun, man. You ever been on a charter boat?
Nope.
I've been on like I think 3 in my life. One more recently.
I haven't been in the ocean.
It's a wild experience. Last time I went on a boat, I got super sick, but that was because I was hungover as fuck. But no, it's pretty cool, like, man. They do honestly, like bets and stuff. I
haven't even stepped in the water for years.
Really?
Like I've lived down here for like 3 years. Yeah, I haven't even stepped in the water.
Dude, just go step in the water, man.
Man, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
It's okay.
It's there. Yeah.
I'll walk the sand.
Yeah, it's there.
Well, because I hate walking in the water and then walking in the sand and getting sand all over my legs.
That doesn't bother me. It's good.
I fucking hate it, dude.
It exfoliates you, bro. It's good for your feet, though.
You're probably right.
It's actually really good for your feet to walk in the sand. Like walk barefoot in the sand. It's actually really good for your feet. Got to get them feet ready for that.
Yeah, I should go for a walk.
For wiki feet, bro.
It's getting windy though, and that sand.
Yeah, that's not fun
on your face.
Yeah, that's not fun. Yeah, that's no longer fun. Yeah, like a nice calm day. A nice calm day is ideal. But yeah, wind. That was like when we came down there, bro. It was so windy at the fucking beach, dude. I was like, fuck this, man. Right. Like we took Matthew like one time, and it was like, yeah, we're not doing that again unless this changes. Like I couldn't even keep my hat on my head. I had to button it even tighter. It was like cutting off circulation so it would stay on my head. Like I couldn't keep my hat on my fucking head. That's how strong the wind was.
So is it warmer down here because we're closer to the sun? Did we figure that out?
Yeah, I mean I would assume that's why. Yeah, but I don't know how much warmer you are though down there. What's your temperature like down there?
Right now,
like it's been
fucking like 80 in the goddamn room right here.
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm hot. I'm fucking hot.
I feel that. No, I was gonna say it's been really like these past couple of weeks has been like weirdly warm. Like we've been in like the 70s all week. Today was the first cooler day. It was in the 50s today. But other than that, it's been like in the 70s for the past week or so, which is really weird for up here. Well, not. I mean, it's not. It's becoming the new norm. But like compared to when I was younger, it used to be cold by now. Like shit, I remember getting snow on fucking Halloween before. Like it's snow on Halloween. Yep. Like now it's warm as hell. I think it was like 60 degrees or something on Halloween this year. It's crazy. Yeah, global warming's not real though. You know what I mean?
Hey,
global warming.
I can't prove either or. So
facts. Yeah, I'm definitely not educated enough. It just
I've only been here for 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, all I'm saying is, if global warming, there might be a deeper meaning to global warming, but if it just means like if you take it at face value, global warming, like the globe is getting warmer, it's definitely warmer. It's state of warming at the very least. This state is a lot warmer than it used to be. I'll tell you that.
You know snowing less.
Yeah, man. We barely get snow anymore, man. I didn't even take my fucking snow. I didn't go snowboarding last year. I don't think.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I even went because it was like, do I want to go snowboard on some like fake snow because we didn't really get any accumulation last year. We got like 2 inches. Right. I was like, do I just want to like fake snow? Like, it just wasn't worth it for me. I mean, I'll go regardless probably this year just because I want Matthew to go, but
yeah.
But that's the only reason though. If we don't get like good snow, then it's not worth it for me. I mean, if I want to snowboard on a slushy, I'll just, you know what I mean? That'd be hilarious, dude. That'd be the best video ever. Just go to like 1,000,000 7-Elevens and just buy slush, just fill a bunch of cups with slushies and then like dump them on a hill and snowboard down it.
Did you see what Mr. Beast? Oh, you sent me that, Mr. Beast, that restaurant.
Oh yeah. When he tweeted, yeah, they were giving out.
Yeah, like I did get the notification that I could have gone and did that shit.
Oh yeah, because he's down by you, right?
Yeah,
he's in the Carolinas.
Oh my god, I'm glad I didn't. Because I would not do well in that fucking line.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, dude. Did he make a video of it? I'm assuming. I just saw the tweet.
I mean, yeah, I don't think he dropped it yet.
Yeah, that shit's wild. Yeah,
I've been look waiting for him to announce something for me to go up there.
Yeah. But you and everyone else, though, you know what I mean? Like, it's no matter what it is, it's going to be crazy, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sure people from all over the place fucking drove out there on a whim.
Yeah, dude, Mr. Beast is a legit fucking genius, dude. He's like the perfect example of someone that figured shit the fuck out. Like, I mean, did you ever?
He worked hard though.
Yeah, I was saying, did you ever go back and look at his like early videos? He's like one of the few YouTubers that hasn't deleted his early videos. Like, you can go all the way back.
Did you see he had a video? It was like
he scheduled
a time
it.
capsule video.
Yeah, he like scheduled it. Yeah. It was like 10 years or something. It was like 10 years.
No, it wasn't. Was it 10 years?
I feel like it was something like that.
I feel like it was less than 10 years.
Maybe it was 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's still in his early 20s, right? I think he's still in his early 20s. And I think he started making YouTube videos when he was like 15 or 16. So yeah. But yeah, man, it's a cool ass idea. I hate that he did it because now everyone, like, you know, everyone that's making a YouTube channel right now is fucking making that video so they can see it.
Yeah.
But he blew past what he expected to do at the very least. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think he expected to be at 1 million. I forget what he, like, I think he said like 100,000 subs or something. He's like, if you're not at 100,000 subs by now, whatever. Right. Like, and he's at like 8 million, dude. Like, he has like 8 million subscribers right now, dude.
He had no idea.
Yeah, man. But he figured it out, dude. He's an intelligent guy though. Like, he's goofy and like quirky, you know what I mean? But like, he's actually way smarter than he likes to give off. I think that's like an insecurity of his, to be honest. I feel like that's why he's quirky and like tries to be weird like that. I think he's almost embarrassed at like how fucking smart he is. If that makes sense. Like, that's like an insecurity. It's like, oh, I'm like super smart. Just like I'm super fucking sexy and I try to act like I'm ugly. I grow this beard. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like my insecurity that how fucking attractive I am.
Fucking,
you know what
I mean? Stank.
Dude,
you stink.
Dude, I'm probably the sexiest human being alive, and it's okay. Nah. But that's why I hide it. I don't want people to know. You know what I mean? I'm just.
Your beard looks like it stinks.
It does stink, but it's on purpose. It's all everything
Okay.
that's gross about me is on purpose because I don't, dude. It's hard walking around as sexy as I am, so I have to make myself the least amount sexy. Like,
So I have this beard shampoo, and it's called sandalwood. That doesn't sound like it would smell good. I mean, it smells good.
that's a scent. Sandalwood's a scent.
Yeah, yeah, but sandalwood? It sounds like feet.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, sounds like some old ass sandals, like some old school sandals made of wood. It's like, yeah, these are my sandalwoods.
It sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I think that's an essential oil, though, isn't it? Sandalwood.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
It smells fire.
Yeah, it
It's-
definitely smells
it's
good.
fire.
I love essential oils.
But
I'm a eucalyptus guy.
yeah, oh yeah, I got some eucalyptus shit.
I'm like
I lather
I'm
my
like a
face
fucking
up with-
I'm like a koala, dude. I love eucalyptus. I think they eat eucalyptus, right? That's what they eat, right? Eucalyptus leaves?
Yeah. Yep. Yep, because it's poisonous.
To everyone else but them.
Right.
They love
They're
that shit.
fucking
Though.
savages.
I think they get high off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it gets them high, dude. That's like mushrooms are technically poisonous, but like some of them make you like fucked up. You know what I mean?
They're still poisonous. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still
You're
poisonous, but
definitely
you get
poisoning
fucked up.
yourself.
Yeah, you get fucked up though. So it's like, I think that's the eucalyptus to them. Like they have enough tolerance where it doesn't kill them, but they be feeling great after that shit. It's like crack to them, dude.
There are a lot of mushrooms that are like beneficial though. Like that aren't poisonous.
Yeah, like lion's mane.
Yeah, that are in.
Lion's mane
Oh,
super
that shit-
super good for your brain.
Have you had that?
I've never had one. No, I've never had it.
I've been on the lookout for it. but
I've seen it prepared like a steak. They like cut them in like thick things and like fry
Right.
them up in butter, dude. Because they're big. They're like little balls. You know what I mean? And they just like cut it in.
Don't they have the like texture of crab meat?
I don't know.
Some shit?
Oh, actually, I think I did hear that. I think
think so.
I've heard of people making like crab cakes out of them, essentially. Yeah,
We
I don't even know where to get
so
one.
since she doesn't even eat seafood at this point, but I wanted scallops
Mm-hmm.
or no, I actually wanted lobster tail. But
I love lobster.
I had like a scallop, recipe, but I did it with mushrooms. Cut the stems off the mushrooms.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Fry them up like scallops. Yeah, dude, it was fucking fire.
I could dig that. Yeah, I could dig that.
There's shit like jackfruit where you can make it taste like meat.
Really?
Yep.
That's
You
weird.
give it, yeah, they make buffalo chicken dip, but with jackfruit.
I don't even know what jackfruit
Like-
is.
Same shit. Bro, look it up real quick.
Jackfruit?
Yeah,
How-
fucking jackfruit, bro.
how do you spell it?
It's fucking
Like
ginormous.
Jack, like the name?
Jack. Yeah.
Dude, it looks like balls, dude. Oh, I think I've seen
It's
these before.
fucking huge.
Yeah, I think I've seen these before.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like anything?
I don't know what it tastes like. It just has the texture of fucking meat,
Really?
like shredded pork or something, shredded
Huh.
chicken. Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah, because like barbecue places will do it too. Make like a pulled
It's a
pork, but with
tropical
jackfruit.
fruit, though, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
native to South India. Interesting.
Crazy. And y'all don't have them up there. Like y'all don't see them in the stores. Like,
I've never
see 'em
even.
in the
I'm telling you, I've
stores
never
down
even
there.
heard of it.
Yeah,
That's crazy, man. I don't.
they're just so big. Like I don't.
They almost look pineapple-ish when they're cut open.
Kind of.
Like the flesh of them looks almost like how like
Right.
which would make sense. Like the like you said, it's like pulled pork because it like there's like fibers in pineapple too. That's like, you know what I mean.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh man, I want
What's up
some
with
pineapple.
what's up with
now.
vegetables and fruits trying to be like other shit though? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you
Like
I
spaghetti
watched the whole
squash.
thing about how everything's turning into crabs.
What? Can you explain it? Because I don't fucking understand.
Well, because, like, all right, so, like, a lobster is different than a crab, right?
Okay.
But lobsters are slowly pretending to be crabs. Like, they're forming into crabs.
Are they like shrinking up or something?
Yeah, like they're losing their butt.
Oh, that's the best part.
It's a fucking documentary out there. Yeah, I think that's the point. They're like, yo, this is like, people like this shit.
Yeah, don't.
I got fucking lose this tail.
It's like, yeah, man, this is why everyone's killing me. That's why they're all catching us for our tail. They don't even like our. I mean, their claws are pretty good too.
Yeah.
But everyone eats it for the tail, though. Let's be honest. Most people,
Right. You know,
unless you go somewhere that you've got the whole lobster, most people aren't buying the claw meat. You know what I mean? Like you're not.
Right.
Most people, like if you go to the store to buy lobster, you're not going to normally see whole lobsters like in the frozen food section. You know what I mean? Like you're going to see lobster tails though. Like you could buy a frozen lobster tail.
right.
That's what people like.
Crab legs.
I love crab legs. I haven't had crab legs in such a long time, dude.
But check it out. If we could get the lobster to keep the tail, yet still turn into a crab.
No, change the game, dude. Well, something.
Right.
The reason I like the taste of lobster more than I like crab. Crab's like sweeter.
Yeah.
Like I feel like crab meat's sweeter, but I like the lobster better than crab. Like I like both, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick lobster. Or I'd go with its little baby, the crawfish. You know what I mean? I'd take crawfish over all of it.
Yeah, I really want to do a crawfish boil too.
Is it expensive down there?
I don't think so.
Because up here it's
always there.
It's so expensive to get crawfish up here. It sucks, dude. Like my mom's picking it up down there for like when it's in season, like $2 a pound, $3 a pound. And like up here, you're paying like $20 a pound. It's ridiculous, dude. Like you can almost buy lobster cheaper up here.
So, you know what, man? I'll shit you not, man. There was a lobster tail at the store the one day. That fucker was this big.
Just the tail?
Just the tail. It looked disgusting.
Oh no!
I was like, I don't know how to.
I would love it,
bruh. But I just couldn't imagine how to. You would have to slice little slices of lobster tail, like to.
Yeah, it'd be like a steak, man.
Oh my god,
it'd be great,
bro. It looked like something from fucking Futurama. Me and Allie looked at that thing, was like, that's a big bug.
They are bugs though, man. That's the craziest thing is like they're just water bugs, dude. All shellfish are basically water bugs, man.
Well, don't they have 10 legs?
Do they?
Like, yeah, they're considered something else. Bro, I watched the fucking weird documentary. I was like, I got to turn this off. I'm learning too much about the evolution of crabs.
That's funny as shit. You watch what other documentaries you watch, man?
Nothing.
I haven't watched any good ones, man. I need like recommendations. I love documentaries. Same with books though. Like I like biographies and shit, man. So like I'm always looking for good shit. I haven't seen anything that like intrigued me lately. But then again, I only look at like fucking Netflix and whatever. Like I don't.
Yeah, and everyone's on a fucking like Epstein kick or.
Yeah. Well, I tried watching that Jordan like show. It's like a documentary kind of like a docu-series. It was okay. I'm not super into basketball though, so I was like, yeah, Jordan was good. Like, I don't. It doesn't mean anything to me. Like people are probably gonna hate me for that. Like, yeah, he was good. I don't know. Like the argument of like, oh, who's the GOAT? Fucking Jordan or LeBron? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just not a basketball guy. We don't have a basketball team in Pittsburgh, so like I could care less. Like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't grow up around basketball. Like it wasn't like a thing. So like it doesn't mean anything to me. Now football, I'll argue football with people. You know what I mean? Like I can argue football because I grew up watching it.
Clearly Steelers is the best.
The best what?
Team out there. Best team out there.
In the league right now.
I don't even like football, but like
they're the best in the league right now.
Just everything surrounding them, like you can't go to a state without seeing fucking Steelers fanatics.
They have a fucking annoyingly big fan base. Yeah, like legit. Like you can almost go to any major city in the United States and find a Steelers bar. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's fucking insane.
It's just something else. They're on a different level.
Yeah, but they're actually the best in the league right now.
Like
they're legit the best in the league right now. They're undefeated right now.
I believe it.
But I mean, we've had some. I don't know why I said. I don't know why I just said we. They've had some. I hate when people say that, dude. That's like my pet peeve, dude. People are like, oh yeah, man,
You're part of the team, bro.
We killed it. We killed it, bro. We just won the Super Bowl. It's like, no, the Steelers won the Super Bowl. You watched it. I hate that, dude. I hate when people are like any sports team or anything. It's like, oh yeah, we did this. It's like, oh shit, dude, you could fucking sign. How much are they paying you, dude? What's your contract? Let me. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I didn't know you fucking came up like that. Yeah, man. I would love to make that kind of money.
When I was a kid, my dad just explained everything to me like in terms of money. Like, look, this win is going to bring our city money.
Oh, 100%.
Like the economics in our city is going to go up.
Yeah, well, you were in a bad city for that, though.
Huh?
Are you talking like when you were in Ohio?
No.
Oh, I was going to say.
In Pittsburgh.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you were talking. Yeah. I thought you were talking Ohio, because let's be honest, Ohio is not
fucking Lorraine.
Well, I mean, they'd have Cleveland. They're all probably Browns fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not the team.
Nah, I think it's the Cleveland Indians that everyone's more concerned with.
Well, yeah, because it's their only good team.
Fuck the football team.
It's their only good team that they have. It's literally their only good team, dude. But even yeah, man, it's a. No, actually, no. I would say, if I was against Cleveland, I would say Cavaliers. They're probably huge on, like, the Cavs are the fucking basketball teams, like their best team, like their best team.
Right.
But yeah, regardless, they got a pretty shitty sports history. I mean, Pittsburgh does pretty good. I mean, we only have 3 teams. Oh, well, we do good in 2 of our. Like, I almost said we only have 2 teams. I almost just forgot about the Pirates. Like, the Pirates, they're not even a real thing. They're fucking trash, dude. Pirates are. They've never, like, well, not that they've never been good, but
project.
Well, they used to be good, man. It's just, I don't know. We have a weird thing that we get good players and we get rid of them for 2 shitty players. Like, we're like, oh, we got 1 good guy. You got 2 shitty guys. We'll take 2. You know what I mean? We'll take 2 shitty guys. We'll try to develop them. That's what we do. We try to develop them. But all our sports teams try to do that. We're pretty consistent on that with Pittsburgh. Is we try to pick up like nobodies and turn them into somebodies. You know what I mean? Like, we try to develop teams. But we're just not good at it with baseball. We struggle with baseball. But hockey and football, man, we fucking kill it, man. I didn't even watch this past hockey season, though. It just wasn't there for me, man.
Into it.
I started getting into it once I could go to bars. That's when I got into hockey, because it'd be on. It'd be on at a bar. Okay. Like, my dad was never like a hockey fan. Like, I grew up a football household. That's it. Football is what we watched. No other sports. You know what I mean? I mean, we went to, like, my dad took us to like baseball games and shit. You know what I mean? But like, it was just because, let's go to a baseball game.
I remember watching fights. I watched a lot of fights when I was a kid.
I remember one fight as a child, and it was a Tyson fight. But I was really young, dude. I was really young. But yeah, we didn't really watch too many fights. I'm telling you, just football. Strictly football was the only sport that really... My dad was super into football, though. I mean, he's from Berwick, PA, which is like bumfuck, you know what I mean? Like, middle of the state. Just hick town, you know what I mean? But they have a really, really, really good high school team. Like, the Berwick Bulldogs are fucking legit. Like, they've been legit forever, dude. Like they're top of their division always. It's crazy. So, I mean, he was like super into football from that, and then obviously it transferred over whenever he moved here. I don't think he was a Steelers fan before he moved to like the Pittsburgh area, because he went to school out here in Indiana. He went to IUP, and I think that's when he became a Steelers fan. But yeah, man. But yeah, Steelers are killing it, bro. I literally I did download a betting app. I downloaded a fucking sports betting app. And I was going to start betting on the games, but I was like, I can't, man, because I'll get fucking sucked into this shit, dude. That was my shit, though, dude. I love sports betting, bro. I love it, dude. I live for sports betting. Like, legitimately, I love that shit. I made so much money in jail off of sports betting.
Yeah.
So much money, bro. I mean, like, fake money. It was like fucking tobacco. But I won a lot of tobacco.
Right. I won a lot of tobacco in jail.
I had a hell of tobacco. I could have brought tobacco home. Honestly, I could have brought tobacco home if I wanted to. I just left it. I mean, what the fuck am I going to do with it? I might roll my cigarettes once I get out of jail. But yeah, I just left it.
You did, though.
rolled my cigarettes?
Yeah, didn't you?
Nah, I bought a literally. I made my mom stop at the fucking store. She picked me up from prison. I said, "Can you stop?" There was a gas station right there. Stopped at the fucking store, and I bought a pack of cigarettes. And I used my fucking shitty, my ID, my jail ID, because I didn't have a state ID. And I was like, "Here," and they're like, "Oh, we see those a lot." You know what I mean? Like, because it's like the first gas station you see leaving there. And I bought a pack of cigarettes. And smoked one because I can't smoke in my mom's car. So I smoked one. I just stood there and smoked a cigarette. That was like the best cigarette I ever had in my life, man. That was like the most free.
Park?
No, we went to, what's it called? Applebee's, I thought. Yeah, Applebee's.
Was it Applebee's?
Yeah.
Where you got a fucking plate of bacon?
Yeah, Applebee's. Yeah, it was Applebee's. Yeah, it was the one right there on Liberty Church.
They were going to give you a few strips. We had to tell him, like, no, this man just came home from jail.
Yeah, man.
He wants bacon.
Yeah, real fucking, like, real food. Like, dude, it was so long since I had bacon. It was fucking great. And I think I got a milkshake or something too. Didn't I? I think I got something like that, like a milkshake. So I guess you could say that was like my first meal. It wasn't my first meal, but you know what I mean? Like my first, like, oh shit, like this is what I want. You know what I mean? Like it was like a milkshake and bacon, dude. I don't think too many people are getting out of jail. Like, I just want a milkshake and bacon. But that's what keeps me. That's what keeps me healthy.
It was such a big plate of bacon.
It's fucking good though, man. Yeah, dude, that was an interesting experience.
Chef must have known what the feeling was like because he hooked it up.
It was. I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't think I paid for that. I don't know who paid for it, but I don't even know what it cost because I had money. I came out of jail with money, but I didn't have like a ton of money. I didn't have a job either, so like I wasn't like my first instinct wasn't to like, oh, let's spend all this money. Like I had a couple $100, but I needed it until I got a job. But I somehow got a job pretty fucking fast, man.
Yeah,
like within the first month, like within the first month of being out, I had
surprising.
A job. Yeah, it blows my mind because a lot of people are like, oh man, it's so hard to get a job. I had 3 jobs in the first 2 months. Like I worked 3 jobs in the first 2 months of being him. Like I worked. My first one was at the place we do not name, and then that was like a day job kind of. You know what I mean? And but I had a curfew at night, and I found a way to get past my curfew so I could go out at night. I got a job overnights at a Sunoco, and then I would just call off at the Sunoco. So I could, like, if I wanted to go out that night, I would call off. Cause like, I mean, my PO thought I was fucking there. So I'd fucking, you know what I mean? I'd call off, I'd go out on a Friday or whatever. I made sure I was always scheduled on Fridays, and I'd always call off. And then I also worked at Slice. I delivered. So I cooked at a pizza shop during the day from like 9 to 4. And then from like 5 to 10, I would deliver pizzas. And then at night I would fucking work at Sunoco. That's a lot, man. Like thinking back on it, that was a lot of work. I barely slept at that time though. I was drinking. I was on like a 5-hour energy thing back then. I would buy like the little 6-packs of 5-hour energies to keep them in my car and crush like all of them in a day. Like I was drinking like 6. It's probably really bad for me. I don't know how I'm alive. Right. The amount of caffeine I've consumed in the past 10 years is not even 10 years. 7 years? Yeah, 7 years. Like I should be dead, dude. I mean, I've had my times. You ever have like you ever like fuck up and drink too much caffeine and you feel like you're dying? Yeah. You start sweating real hard. You can like feel your fucking heart beating too fucking like fast in your chest. Yeah, that's a scary feeling, man. That's a scary fucking feeling for sure, dude. Yeah, definitely don't want to do that.
I've also been there with drugs. So like
what do you mean, like
caffeine wasn't that scary?
Yeah.
Well, you do cocaine and your heart's.
I've never done that.
You're like, oh, that's it. This is it.
Nah, I've never done that much coke where I was like that. Like I've been like lit on some coke before, but like I never like I'm saying like I've been scared to death from. I thought I was dying on acid and stuff. Like I've had like those moments, like mushrooms or acid, like where I'm like scared. You know what I mean? Like oh shit, man. Like, but then I'm pretty good at talking myself down from that. You know what I mean? I could be like, oh, dude, you're just tripping, dude. I learned that coping mechanism when I was smoking weed, because you know, like everyone's like, oh dude, like I can feel my fucking, I can hear my heartbeat, and I'm just like, dude, you're just fucking like, you're just high, man. You know what I mean? If anyone's watching this right now, tripping on acid, you're just high, okay? You're just high. It's gonna be okay. I promise, you'll be fine.
Be okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right. You'll be all right. Sometimes you need to hear that shit though, man. It's like, yeah, it's cool, man. You'll be all right, man.
Yeah, I've never been like that on psychedelics.
Really?
Like I was always able to, and it's probably because, like you're saying, when I first started smoking weed, I had to talk myself through, like, okay, just chill. These kids are throwing rocks at your head. Like, just like you're not tweaking out.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I've had my share of moments on acid. I think the weirdest, the scariest moment that I had was when you used to live at your mom's house. We were all tripping. There wasn't, not all of us were tripping. Some of us were tripping. And Miles was tweaking me out. Shout out to Miles. But Miles was tweaking me to fuck out. And I went upstairs, and like your shit was all, like the hallway was all painted red and stuff. And like the lights were like a warmer white. So like it felt real weird, like dungeony to me, right? As I was walking up to go to the bathroom. And then I went in the bathroom and I like sat down to like take a shit. And I'm like looking at the toilet paper, and it's like fucking bending, dude. And then your bathroom wasn't that big, so like then the wall started like fucking closing on me. So I like hurry up, grab the toilet paper, fucking wipe my ass. Like probably didn't wipe it very good. Like rinsed my hands off, and then, dude, I thank God for one of your. I think one of your sisters put that sign on your door. Which way to turn the doorknob, dude?
Doorknob.
Swear to God, they saved my life. Because if you turn it the wrong way,
so fucked for years.
Yeah, if you turned it the wrong way, you would not be able to open that door, and I would have probably like freaked, because I already thought the walls were closing on me. So like, luckily, I seen the sign. It was like my out. I was like, okay, I can get out of here. I was like, whew, all right, we're cool. And then I walked back downstairs, and it was like, I felt like I was gone forever, and you guys, like, everyone was like, dude, you were like gone for like a minute. I was like, dude, I was freaking out up there, man. They're like, dude, you were gone for like a minute. Like I took a shit, everything, like all in a minute, dude. It was like the fastest shit ever, right. But it felt like forever, dude. That's like the craziest. Like time's so like not a real. It's not a real thing when you're tripping. Like it's hard to like tell how much time has went past. It's fucking wild. But don't do drugs, guys. I don't condone drugs.
There was that one time. Everyone was over, and the one chick went upstairs, probably to go to the bathroom, and then she stopped to look at the fish tank, right? And there was a dead fish in there, and she was like so into animals and shit. She was like, she fucking freaked out.
That's so funny.
They were out. They fucking left.
That's so funny. I've done that though. Bad. I've done that, but I was getting hella weird vibes that night. Whenever I was like, when I had that bad, I was getting hella weird vibes from Miles. I think that was when I like first met Miles though. Like I didn't know him very well at the time, and he was just there, like whatever. We were all just chilling, and like I think I've only met him like a couple times before that, and I just got like hella weird vibes. And then he ended up leaving. He left, and then I like felt better after he left. You know what I mean? Like I was like, whew, like I felt like a weight was lifted off me and shit, man. I just get, sometimes you get weird vibes off of people, man.
It's always weird when someone's not tripping.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
where everyone's tripping. It's right. Like you're the most noticeable person in the room right now.
Right.
You know, like we all feel like you're judging us.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, mine was like, I was like kind of like, I don't know, I was just catching weird vibes from him, and that's probably what it was. It was probably just he just wasn't tripping, and we all were. Yeah. So yeah, it was like hella weird. Right. But when he left, I felt like great, dude. I was like. You know what I mean? Like you like literally feel like a weight is lifted from you. You're like, we're good now. You know what I mean? It's because you get in those weird like little fucking thinking loops. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I was dwelling on it that he was like giving me weird vibes, and I like dwelled on it, and it was just like stuck in my head. And he's like, all right, guys, I'm about to be out. It's like, all right, man, later, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hurry the fuck up and leave, dude. I love Miles, though, dude. I love you, Miles, if you're watching this. No more weird vibes.
Fun times.
No more weird vibes from Miles. Schmiles from Miles. Check out his podcast. Tony was on it.
He just dropped another episode today.
Today? Yesterday.
What it was called? Yesterday?
Yeah, Wednesday. Yesterday.
Okay. Well,
unless he dropped
notification today.
Oh, word. Yeah, I seen it yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dope. He's dope. I like Miles. I'm happy he's doing something trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's definitely gonna make some moves in the music shit, and he's gonna lead the way for a lot of Pittsburgh artists, I think. With his
Yeah, that's the
like
weird thing
marketing
about Pittsburgh.
techniques and shit.
That's the weird thing about Pittsburgh. Everyone's like, I feel like everyone has the vibe of like, people will find me.
Yeah,
Like there's some dope artists coming out of
exactly.
Pittsburgh, but no one's marketing. I'm not gonna say no one that I know. Well, I guess no one, because I don't know. I don't know them. So no one's marketing themselves properly.
right.
So yeah, man, it's good to see like
post it on
him doing it.
their Facebook page.
Yeah, you
and
post it
just
one
leave
time. Yeah, set it, forget
It's
it.
like-
You know what I mean? And that's the
So
you gotta push it, man. You gotta push your music.
Share it.
or they do the most annoying thing is tag like 30 people.
Right.
That's the worst. If you're an artist, don't do
That's
that.
never a good
That
look.
is never the right thing. You shouldn't be shoving music down people's throats. You shouldn't force them to listen to your music.
I mean, with anything, and music, podcast,
Right.
Your Etsy jewelry, like,
Right.
you know.
I mean, feel free to send it to people.
bombs, Don't fucking.
Feel free to send it to people personally and like make a personal message to them, like, hey, like check this out, whatever. But don't just be like, don't spam everyone you know with the fucking same shit. You know what I mean? Make a post. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to promote your shit on your own Facebook page or whatever.
right.
Make a post and let it go. You know what I mean? And find other ways to get it to other people. You know what I mean? Like I said, make personal connections with people. That's the key. I think that's the most important thing, is if you just make
Right.
personal connections with people. Because you're not better than anybody. We're no better than anyone.
Right.
Like, we're fucking nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
We're all pieces of shit.
we're all a bunch of fucking nobodies trying to fucking make it. You know what I mean? I'm sure whoever's watching or listening is probably got something in their life that they want to fucking do and be great at. But right now they're nobody at it. So that's where we are. We're nobody. You know what I mean? And all you can do is get to know people and support the other nobodies. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, you know. But no, seriously, like, I don't know, man. I think overall, I think that's the problem with a lot of people's thinking is, or it could just be, I don't even want to say it's like a thinking problem. I think it's just a lack of knowledge. I think they just don't know how else to
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
They don't know any other
Right,
way, and they're
yeah.
trying to follow examples of other people that are doing it wrong. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so I think, like you were saying, Miles, I think he's going to really open shit up for people in Pittsburgh, because they're like, oh shit, you can do it this way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, oh, you can do it this way.
Yeah.
And then they'll be, hopefully, have a little bit of a template that they can follow. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, this worked for
Right.
him, and let me try to apply some of the same methods that he used. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's good for him, man. I think it's good for everyone. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I
It's gonna be
I-
fun to watch.
yeah, man. I look forward to it, dude. I look forward to his new tape coming out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
That'd be dope.
His last one was fire, bro.
He's been
That last thing he dropped
been
was
making some
fire.
dope
I listen to that shit so much, like, and like not even on some like, oh, that's my homie shit, like,
right.
because trust me, there's
'cause
plenty of like
he
my
never made
friends.
stuff like that.
There's plenty of my friends that like, you know what I mean, make music. I listen to like one time, like I legit listen to his music like a lot. Like I've played him multiple times when I was streaming. I played him on my streams because I enjoyed listening to him. It wasn't just like, oh, this is my friend.
Right.
Like I legit like this
Yeah.
fucking music. Same with your music. Some of the music you could like that funk tape or whatever. That shit was fire, bro. I listened to that shit so many fucking times. You know what I mean? I played it on my stream a lot. I fucking like, there's like certain songs that, I mean, like sometimes you're just like, oh, this shit's fucking hot, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's not just on some like, oh, it's my buddy. Like, I have to. Like, nah, it's like, trust me, I won't. If I don't want to,
obligated.
yeah, if I don't want to listen to it, I'm just gonna not fucking listen to it, man. Like, I'm definitely not listening to
that
things
don't
just
help
to,
anybody.
right. I'm not gonna lie to you about it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I look forward to his new tape, man. I think it's gonna be fucking fire. Hopefully.
You've been listening to any other new music?
Nah, I'm fucking slacking on music, man. What have I listened to lately?
I was checking out Spillage Village with JID and Earth Gang.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're fucking dope. Yeah, man. It's definitely like a almost heavy religious album, but I don't know. I can't really say that. There's like religious references that I can't like necessarily follow.
yeah. I mean,
uh,
I don't know. Religion's an interesting thing to me, but
You know what? Religion makes amazing music. Like gospel music,
I mean,
is
let's
fucking beautiful.
like think about Kanye, dude. Like when he did that whole gospel thing, there was some fucking bangers on there, dude. Like I'm like, I don't even like I'm not even in the God or nothing, dude. But this shit's kind of fire, bro. Like, I mean, Kanye's also a musical genius. Like realistically, he's fucking a little lunatic. Like he's a little fucking loopy.
But that's.
But yeah, I mean, for real,
if
like
you want the music, it gotta be like that.
For real, man. Yeah, he's a fucking
that
beast.
Sunday service like concert. Those concerts were amazing.
He does it every Sunday.
Yeah,
like he has his own church, dude. He literally has his own church. It's crazy.
Bro, think about the tax write-offs.
Nah, I don't think he's a recognized church. I don't think he cares at this point. I think he has so much money, he doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
Didn't Kanye? I think he said, I don't know how I didn't fact check this, which I never fact check anything. FYI.
You can't count on this podcast for fact checking.
Yeah. Don't worry, everything's fact checked to the least amount. But
right. We'll let Twitter handle it.
Yeah. Twitter will take care of it. But no, I think he said something on Joe Rogan's podcast about he raised Reebok whenever he like partnered. I think it was Reebok when he partnered with Reebok. He raised their stock like 45% in a day.
Oh my god!
Yeah, as soon as he partnered with them, 45.
Gains.
Yeah, crazy
gains.
Well, that's when he was arguing about being a president and shit. You know what I mean? He was like, oh yeah, he's like, I could do this to that. He's like, once I see the numbers and you know what I mean, I can figure it out. He's like, you know what I mean? He's like, I saw their shit and I was like, oh yeah, I can figure it out. So I guess he's gonna get, if he's ever president, he's gonna get rid of our debt. He says he can do it.
Oh man.
At least put a large dent in it.
I mean, get rid of my school loans. That's all I care about.
I'm surprised you can't. I'm surprised your school loans aren't gone, man. You didn't fall in that category when they were like getting rid of everyone's shit. My brother got his fucking taken out.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, my brother should.
To be honest, bro, I haven't even looked at the shit.
Yeah, they might be gone, bro. My brother legit got rid of his.
I mean, no. My credit, it says on my credit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know what an email from Sally Mae or whatever Navient.
Yeah, I think his was.
Feel like they're just shady as fuck.
Yeah, I think his were. Let's see. He went to college. He's 5 years older than me, so that'd have been when he was 18. I would have been 15. No, that's bad math. I'd have been 13. So, how many fucking years ago was 13 from 30? 17? So 17 years ago, that's when he started college. So, I mean, there might have been like a window of time where it was like, okay, these people were getting, for whatever reason, I forget what it was about. There was like some legitimate like thing that they wiped school loans for a lot of people. Yeah. But it was dope though, because that thing fucked his credit. And now his credit's pretty good. He just bought a house. Congrats to him, man.
My shit's fucked. I mean, I'm at like
mine's getting better.
550 or something.
Mine's at 650, man. I got mine up to 650. It was at 550, but I finally got it up.
Honestly,
I started getting it higher.
I just got to pay off a few credit cards and it'll be back up.
Yeah. I've been slowly working at mine, man. I ended up getting because I couldn't even get a credit card. Like my credit was so bad.
Right.
So I had to get a fucking like a secured credit card, and did that and then paid on that and blah blah blah. And now I got a car, you know what I mean? So I'm paying on that. That helps. So yeah, mine's slowly going up. I'm trying to have it at 700 by the time I move. So when I buy a house down there, like it's not like a fight to get a house. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh, my fucking credit's great. Like I have good credit. That's like my goal right now. That's what I'm trying to focus on. Get everything paid off and get up out of that debt. Fuck that, dude. I feel like there's a way to do debt though. Like I bet rich people got tons of debt, dude.
Yeah.
They just push it off onto another debt. It's like they just use their debt to just undebt themselves. Does that make sense? Because essentially,
if you it's a combination of assets and
if you think about it,
leveraging.
If you think about it, you really don't have to pay off your credit cards, right? Like say you owe $2,000, right? And that's your full limit, and you owe $2,000, but you only have $2,000 to spend, right? So if you just got $8,000 more of credit, then you'd be at 20%. You'd only be at 20% of your what's it called? Your limit, and then your credit score would go up because of that. It's crazy. That's what's fucked up about it.
Yeah, I mean,
So essentially, if you could just continue,
credit used and like on-time payments.
yeah. So
all
you could
factor.
just make like your little minimum $25 payment every month on your credit cards. You know what I mean? But then you just take out a bunch of other credit cards, and your fucking credit score would skyrocket.
Yeah, but then your fucking interest is $25 a month.
Yeah. You just pay your minimum. Who cares? You'll just be in debt forever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't get passed off to anybody when you die. It's not important. Debt's not even a real thing. They can't pass it off. They can't pass it off to anybody.
Look, when my grandfather died, that fucking Corvette wasn't just gonna sit there.
He owed on that.
They were coming after somebody. Yeah.
Well, he owed on that, so they would either take the car back or you could pay it off.
Somebody had got the debt.
Yeah. Well, it's because technically when you like finance something, you don't own it. Like I don't own my car right now because I'm still paying on it. Like the bank owns my car.
Yeah.
Like they have the title. But once I get that title, they can't touch it. But like credit cards, they don't pass off to anyone. So you could have $1 billion in credit card debt when you die. It just disappears. Disappears with you.
$1 billion in credit card debt.
I'm just saying, like throwing an extreme number out there, but like you know what I mean? Like realistically. Same with school debts. Your school debts will die with you. Like they don't get passed on. They can't legally pass them on to anybody. So it's like it's not money's not even real. Let's be honest, dude. Money is not a real thing. It's just it's an agreed upon thing. It's literally all money is at this point. Like it's not backed by anything. It's literally we agree this fucking green piece of paper here is worth $1. You know what I mean? I think it costs more than $1 to make that dollar, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm about to look it up. I feel like I've seen that. It's not, there's something that it costs more. I think maybe the penny costs more than a penny to make a penny or something like that.
I could see that.
It's something weird. One of those. I think it is a penny though. What am I asking? How much does it cost
To make $1?
Okay, so that's interesting. This is actually interesting. Printing a $1 bill costs 5.4 cents, while printing a $100 bill costs 15.4 cents. Probably because there's more color and shit associated with it. Like, they're more colorful and shit. Like the $100 bill is way more colorful.
Yeah.
Here, how much does it cost to make a penny? Because there's something that it costs. It costs 2 cents to make a penny and 7 cents to make a nickel.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so stupid. It wouldn't surprise. There's a lot of countries that don't have pennies.
Right.
Like they don't have pennies.
There are countries though that just have coin, right?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they don't have like a 1 cent piece.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I think Australia is one of them. Like they don't have a 1 cent piece. Which is really weird to think. Yeah, it's really weird to think about it because like how do you buy something?
How do you get to some numbers?
They round them. Well, I guess if you never like instead of things being like $1.99, it would be $1.95, and then you could hit that with nickels.
I think digital currency is.
Oh, it's definitely going to be. I agree with 100%, man. I think paper money's fucking obsolete. I think it's a old thing, but I think it's going to take like getting old people out of the office. I'm frozen for you.
You're back.
Okay. Yeah, but I think it's going to take getting old people out of the office, out of the political things, because I just don't think they see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think it's going to take getting younger people into those positions where those decisions are made. I think that's going to be the key to moving that forward. But I think until we do that, it's just life, man. That's like the famous like video of, you ever seen like, who was it? Fucking who the fuck was talking to Congress about social media? One of the people that fucking runs social media. fucking Zuckerberg. I think
Okay.
I think he was talking to like he was trying to explain to Congress how social media works. Because like they don't know how to, they don't know, they're not on it, they don't fucking know, they're all old as shit, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't know. He's like explaining it to them how it works because they're trying to like pass, I don't know, some laws or something. We're trying to be passed, like privacy laws or something. I think whenever there was all that big bullshit about like data and all that shit, like data getting leaked and I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I think he was like explaining to them how social media works, and they're just like, sure. You know what I mean? Like they don't get it, like they don't understand. Yeah. And that's the sad thing. There's like a disconnect, but that's also a result of how fast technology has like boomed. You know what I mean? Like that's a direct thing from how fast it exploded. Because even if you're like my grandma's age, my grandma's 80, I think. She's around 80. That's bad. I don't know my grandma's age. I don't know anyone's age. I don't even know my mom's age. Sorry, Mom. But my mom's 40. And she'll appreciate that. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, like my mom and grandma are always 39 for some reason in my head.
Yeah,
like,
it's whatever.
That's when they stop the counting.
Right,
like,
right.
No, I'm 39 for the rest of my life.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. Age is stupid. But anyway, my grandma's like 80. So figure even in my lifetime, 30 years ago, she would have only been 50. And like still 50, like they weren't using technology, but there wasn't even technology like there is now. Since 2000, which would have been 20 years ago, she'd have been 60 years old whenever like 20 years ago is when the boom started. Like it really started to blow up. Right. You know what I mean? Well, like late 90s, like, you know what I mean? The whole .com and all that shit. But
right.
But yeah, it boomed after that. Like that, you could say like the 2000s sparked it all. Like it really started going crazy. Like MySpace and all that other shit. Fucking AIM, dude. Fucking AOL Instant Messenger and all that. Like that was all like popping around like the late 90s, early 2000s. So it's like it means nothing to her. You know what I mean? Like, and you got Congress people that are the same age as my grandma. Like, how are they going to make any fucking rules on digital anything?
They don't even understand.
They don't even have a computer, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to get my grandma a computer.
My grandparents are pretty savvy when it comes to technology.
That's good, man.
My grandmother doesn't like using it. You know, she's more paranoid about, you know, people on the other ends of these lines and shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, she loves sending emojis and fucking
that's
shit
dope,
like
though.
that, you know?
Yeah, that's dope. Right. It's good, though. I think
my other grandmother, she's always been like a computer nerd.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, she was pretty sure she was messing with like CAD programs and shit when my grandfather was alive.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah.
They like building shit, like shells and shit and laying shit out like that.
Yeah, that's kind of dope. Yeah, man. I just, I don't know. I never thought about like really thought into it too much. You know what I mean? Like how much, like my grandma was probably 60 when like fucking social media like became a thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, no wonder she doesn't understand it. It's the same thing like my grandma, like I remember my first girlfriend I had like after 18, like when I was 18 and I moved out and I moved in with her, like that was the biggest fucking deal, dude. Like she was upset that I was living with a girl that I was not married to.
Oh man.
Like that was like, oh my God. Like I was like fucking, luckily I can't say it was a big deal. It wasn't that big of a deal because let's be honest, I was always kind of a fuck up. So like it got to the point where like things I did didn't really surprise too many people. You know what I mean? And my brother kind of paved the way by having a baby when he was 17. You know what I mean? So he kind of paved the way like a little bit, but for the most part, she was still like, she used to always be like, you're playing house over there. You know what I mean? Like all right, grandma.
Fucking roasting you.
All right, grandma. Thanks, grandma. But
burn.
Yeah. She's like, you got to stop playing house and worry about work and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, grandma. That's all I always say. Okay, grandma. Because I mean, I can't argue with her. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do? What's the point? Sometimes you just don't argue.
All right. And things start changing. You're frozen too.
All right, you're good.
Okay. So things start changing, and all of a sudden, education's free. Are you going back to school for something? Do you think you'd ever go back if money wasn't
Um,
an issue? And what would you go for?
right now, I don't think there's anything I would go to school for right now. No,
Yeah.
no, like degree at least. I wouldn't go for a degree. I might take courses.
Yeah.
I might take a couple courses like to brush up on like because obviously I mean but like I want to open a pizza shop. You know what I mean? So like I might take some like
Right.
you know what I mean courses relating
Business
to that like
classes.
some sort of business, maybe even some like tax type things like accounting type courses. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
running like so I could keep track of my books properly and whatnot, and not have to rely on my dad. You know what I mean? Like just things like that. You know what I mean? Like I would
Right.
probably like brush up on those types of things. But yeah, for the most part, I don't really have anything, man. I think a lot of the times degrees are just so you can work for somebody else, and I have no urge to work for anybody else, man.
Yeah, see,
That's why I don't want to pay. But if the education was free, there's a lot of things I'd do. I'd probably go for some sort of physics or chemistry or something just to learn it. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean, it interests me, but I mean, if school was free and I was at a point where I made money without having to work and stuff, I just don't want to add something else to my plate of things to do. You know what I mean? Like I'm spread thin enough, in my opinion, where I am right now. You know what I mean? Where like adding something else to my plate it would just be overwhelming and stressful, like stress that I don't need. Like I said, I would take maybe like a course, like, you know what I mean? Like very specific classes, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't care about a degree. Fuck a degree, man. You froze. This is the best fucking picture of you.
I see you moving. That's so weird. Fuck. You know what that means?
What's it mean?
My phone's dying.
Yeah, maybe. All right, you're good now.
It's on 20%.
Word. But yeah, man, I don't know. So you said you do like chemistry and shit?
I mean, just to, brush upon it, but like if I were to like turn something into like a business, I would go for marketing.
Marketing.
Like honestly, I think
marketing's interesting
I'm
to me.
go take some certificate courses or some shit.
Yeah, I've always found
Like
marketing
now.
interesting though. Like realistically, like I've always it's an interesting thing to me. Yeah, like I think if I was to start over and go back to like graduate, like I would have graduated high school. If I would have graduated high school, if I was to go back, man, I would probably have got into business or marketing or something. Like if I went to college, you know what I mean? I lost you, bro. Are you there? Hello?
Yeah, you froze. Yeah.
Your internet might be shitting out.
You got me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, it's storming bad.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I guess we're gonna wrap it there, guys. Because thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like if you enjoyed this talk, and leave a comment about
if you're listening,
some dumb shit. Yeah, if you're still
just
fucking
listening,
here,
go check out the YouTube.
yeah, that too. Check out our YouTube if you're just listening.
And if you're watching,
yeah, go check out our
go
Spotify.
listen on the Spotify.
Yeah, we'll have a link in the description for the Spotify and everything, guys. And yeah, and we also have links in the descriptions for our other ventures in life. You know what I mean? So like all of Tony's things are all up in there, and all my things are also up in there. So yeah, guys, go click some fucking links and have a fucking wonderful day, morning, night, afternoon, something.
Doom.